Hey, all right, it's week 2. We finally get to do a lab this week, so we'll get to do science instead of just hearing me go over the syllabus. Real quick, there's a deadline for attendance that's coming up this week. What that means is any student who has not attended any of their classes by Thursday, they're going to get dropped from their classes. Now, if you showed up last week for that first class meeting, you're good. You don't have anything to worry about. There are a handful of students, there are like just a few, that are signed up for the class that either you weren't enrolled by the time we had our first meeting or you just didn't show up for whatever reason. So if that's you, if you did not attend class yet, what I need you to do is complete some type of an assignment and send me a message as soon as you do. So that can be either the syllabus quiz, the diversity project. There's that first day quiz that I said if you didn't attend, you can send me a Blackboard message. There's another announcement that said in case you missed the first day. So do one of those assignments and let me know as soon as you do. Also, make sure that you show up this week. So as long as you do an assignment, because this is a hybrid class, I can count you as having attended and I'll update your attendance and you're good to go. But for whatever reason, if you didn't attend last week, if something happens and you don't show up this week and you haven't done anything in the class, you're going to get dropped. So I just want to make sure that that doesn't happen to anybody. Okay? All right. So for everybody, real quick, Wednesday we are going to meet. We're going to do our first lab. So this is a new lab that we're trying out. So you're going to kind of guinea pig it for me. We've done it a few times. It's a good chance, if you remember talking about the scientific method last week in chapter 1, it's a good chance to kind of practice that. You're going to get to do that a little bit and you're going to get to write out a very, very basic lab assignment. So because this is a new lab that we're trying out, it's not in our lab book yet. That means just show up. You don't have to bring your lab manual with you. Just a reminder, you do have to buy that lab manual, and next week you will need it for sure. Like you have to have it so that you can rip out pages and turn them in, and I'll have something to grade. Okay? So show up on Wednesday. We'll be back in our lab room, 238. That's the same room we met in last week. And then for the things you need to do at home this week, you've got 2 chapters to watch. So chapter 15 is on Darwin and evolution. Chapter 19 is on systematics and phylogeny. That sounds terrible, but all that is talking about how we group organisms based on how they're thought to be related. So it's not as bad as it sounds at first. Okay? Watch that sometime during the week, and then I've opened up the chapter 15 and 19 review quiz. So this is a quiz that's going to be on the material that we covered in those lecture videos. That is open now, and you've got until Wednesday, September 14th at 1. That's when we're taking the exam. So you've got until exam 1 to do that review quiz. But if it were me, I would try to just go ahead and get it out of the way already. Okay? Lastly, just a reminder, if you have not done the syllabus quiz or the diversity project, or like I said, if you weren't here last week and you haven't done that first day quiz, make sure you do those by the end of this week. Those are all going to be due Sunday, September 4th. All right? Let me know if you have any questions, if you need help with anything, and I will see everybody Wednesday.